Hello and welcome back to Zero the Heroes. We're in the promised land of the Football League, specifically the Sky Bet League 2. It's going to be a bit of a challenge to stay up. I'm not sure we've got a strong enough team, but let's see if we can do better than expected. Now, let's roll the credits before we see what happened over the preseason break.
Cold light falling on the ground. Long day, but we won't back down. One thing playing on our minds. Long wait, but we won't give up now. You crave the love I gave, and we'll do it again. A cold night getting warmer now. The ground shakes as our love gets loud. We are the champions of the night. We are the champions of the night. Yeah. We are the fighting type, the ones that burn so bright. We are the champions of the night.
Okay, we've got the board requesting a meeting here. Let's have a look what they want to ask. They want to turn about turning professional. Let's attend this meeting. I think it's a good idea. Probably will help us attract better players. The only problem is if we get relegated next season, will it cripple us? But it's a risk I think we're going to have to take. I'll get initial budget. 20.5 and 23.36k to spend. I think that's not much different to what we've got now. It's the exact same money and it's a couple £100 more. Not exactly massive. So now we've got squad bonuses. 12.5k gets to the players, and okay, so Bronze was unhappy about the amount of playing time he's been getting. Stats are not bad, but he's just not up to his level, let alone next level. I would kind of like to offer him a coaching role, but he's not good enough. I'm going to have to speak to him. Let's have a look. I think I'll probably have to go. I'm afraid I can't envision getting football, and that as a non-contract player he just might need to leave for his good of his career. We're ashamed to lose him, but he's not really doing anything for the club. Got people who could take over in the hierarchy, so off he goes. Okay, so we've got new players inducted into our best 11. Connor Mellett is the pick of the 5 players who've entered. He's got 75 appearances and 16 goals and average rating 6.99. Dickens, Smith, Coates and Jackson Duke also make it. That gives us 11 of McDonald in goal, Jackson Duke, Chirelli, Mugabe and Fisher in defence, Allos and Kirby in midfield, Triggs and Smith on the wings, Dickens and Miller up top. It's a little bit odd that some of those players are in there. Miller I would have thought shouldn't have been in there. People like Edge should definitely be in there. Edge doesn't even make the bench. The bench is Rustlin, Partridge, Coates, Phillip, Clark, Davis and Josie. Josie should probably also be in the starting 11 ahead of Miller. So for our best 11, where are they now? Most of the players are still at the club or have retired. The only one who really interests who's left would be Joe Davis. A quick look at him. He's now at Kingsley Town. Been there a couple of seasons I think since leaving Billericay on a free. He was playing between the reserves and the first team, and his first team performances weren't great, so he hasn't really kicked on. Now our end season awards. The first 11 is McDonald, Fisher, Robinson, Chirelli, Jackson Duke, Kirby, Fallows, Smith, Coy, Triggs and Dickens. Goal of the season was Dickens on 44%, followed by Triggs on 27 and Kirby on 18. Goal of the season went to Triggs. We can take a quick look at it here. Don't really remember this goal, but let's see what it was. So Smith plays it out to Fisher on the wing. Fisher pulls it inside the Fallows. Fallows plays it into Triggs. Triggs on the edge of the area, gets a yard and puts it in past the keeper. I do remember that actually. Good finish out. Signing of the season was Dickens, and young player of the season was also Dickens. So the class of 2019, 9 of them are retired, but Mbele is one of them who hasn't. He's at Arundel and has been since he left us. An average season. Wolf White's another. He went to Seven Oaks, and again a fairly average season. He's been there since he left as well. Tim Kelly's still at Thames Mead. Another average season at the lower levels. Jack Wakefield is currently at South Normanton. Again, he's been there since he left us. Slightly better season than the others and at a higher level as well. Aaron McCready is at Petersfield Town. Again, an average season, not too bad though. Liam Smith is less than Nirvana, 6.8, that's not too bad, although it's quite a low level. Okay, so now it's time for end of season meeting. Let's see if we do this without screwing this up. So I'm not sure what to go here. Let's go. Congratulations on winning promotion this season. It's a great achievement. You have to focus on staying up next season. Okay, they don't think we can stay up. That's disappointing. I disagree with them. They still don't like it. I have to say I respect their ability, their opinion, and they've okay with that. Okay, we got offer of a new contract. Okay, the club have decided we're definitely going fully professional next season, and they've also increased the amount of staff, which is useful. Hit by tax bill 35k, a new sponsorship deal worth 37.5k a year as opposed to 11. That's pretty good. The other deals gone up not that much, 9.5 from 9.2. The board have cancelled the expansion plan, which I didn't even remember having. Okay, they've upgraded our scouting network. That would be useful. Kinsella has decided to retire. I'll probably just let him do that. So he hasn't really played the last couple of seasons. He's just a backup and quite far down, so let him go. Okay, I wasn't recording when these transfers are done, so let's go through what we've missed. Bradley Steele, he has come in on loan for second season. Didn't play that much last season. Good stats. Hopefully we can develop his dribbling up a bit. And it'd be good backup. We then brought in on a free transfer Ryan McGreevy from West Brom. He'll play in attacking midfield role. Only third choice at the moment, but at 18 we can develop him. Especially now as we've got full-time players. Paul Beasley's coming from Tottenham. He's out on that. He plays out on the wing, attack on the left. Theory, he's our best person out there, so hopefully he can develop well. He's only 18. Bill Winkleman, he comes in for Sheffield Wednesday. Good heading, marking needs to improve, tackling needs. Oh, actually, all those three need to improve. Power rating wise, he's our best defender, and good mentals, decent physicals. 21 is on slightly older side, but and he should be able to have time to develop. Corey, who we had on loan last season, he comes in as our attack midfielder. He is 3.5 stars. Stats don't look the best in the world, but he had a good season, just on that 7 mark. And finally we brought in Zacharias Winter, and mainly on his finishing. He's a lot of other bits improve really, but he's 18. Going out, Kevin Manning's gone out. Blackpool wanted him. He went out on a free transfer. We don't really play that often with a defensive midfielder, so he wasn't playing a lot. He would have been good as a backup though, but we can do without him. Oh, Kinsella, he's retired, so our stature has increased, which is useful. Okay, we've been invited on the 18s league. I guess I'm going to accept this. Okay, the board want to discuss expanding the wage budget for the coaches. Let's see, it's definitely a great idea doing that. We've got our fixtures. Oh, start against Crawley away from home. Boxing Day we've got Bowie at home. Last day season we've got Boston away. The other first 5, so after Crawley we've got Rochdale at home, Bowie away, Cambridge home, AFC Wimbledon at home. We have got 358,000 from the League 2 TV rights. That's a massive help. In the Carabao Cup we've been joining Southend, who are a league above us. So the board expectations, they want us to fight bravely against relegation. They want us to reach the first round of the FA Cup and first round of the Carabao Cup. Our wages are capped because of our turnover. But last year's attendances, because it only had average attendance record. Hopefully we could smash that this year with better opponents that we're playing. So here's the information on our financial fair play regulations. We are not allowed to exceed 30,458. It doesn't include under 21 homegrown players. So we've released 10 players. The only really issue is Fellows. I want him to come back, but he won't have any of it. Just shame. Rest of them weren't anywhere near the team, so it doesn't matter. So in come 2 of our loan signings on the permanent deals. Harry Pope and Conor Miller did well on loan, so hopefully they do as well as permanent signings. So we sold 45 season tickets. They're expecting to sell 200, which is a massive amount more than previously. Still not enough though. That should be like 1,000. And in comes Gabriel Kako, a 17-year-old fullback. He's more signing for the future. He's going to go down to 18s, but he's pretty decent. He's Italian as well, or Italian and English. Came from Tottenham. We do need to improve some of his stats, crossing especially, but he's got time, and he can be up to 5-star potential, so that's good. And next in is Liam Lane, a 17-year-old striker. Again, he's going in under 18s. Hopefully he'll develop quite well, although He's nowhere near as good as my coaches thought he was when I signed him. Okay, this could be a mistake. And in comes another 17-year-old, Ardu Mutlu. He's 2-star at the moment. He's a left back. He's got potential being 4-star. Could be quite good in the future. Not too far actually off being my 3rd choice, especially as Matt Blake might be leaving. So we've let our 23-year-old centre back Brandon Briggs leave. He's going to Gillingham for 4.5k, and we get 10% of any profits sold on. It wasn't really in our plans, so it's better to get off the wage bill. So we've let Kelly go. He was a decent enough servant for us, but he's nowhere near the first team. Best thing we can do for him. And if we have a look at him, we can see he had those 3 seasons there which did pretty decently, but since then he hasn't really made the team. Firstly because we stopped playing wingers, secondly when we went back to wingers, it just wasn't good enough anymore. In we bring fullback Ollie Douglas. He's coming on a free transfer. He's really more as another one of these ones for the future, rather than coming into the team straight away. We might loan him out straight away. You can see his stats need improved in some areas, but his physical is quite good. He's got good determination, so he should be able to make it, at least get close to his potential. And he comes in from Burton, where he didn't play a single game. Jack Lloyd is left on loan to St Albans. No, to Kidderminster even. He probably wasn't going to get any games. We get some money back, which would be helpful. Hopefully he can go and develop a bit more. I mean, he's got good finishing, good dribbling. First touch and head need to improve a lot. Some of his physicals as well. He has the potential to be okay. At least enough that we can sell him on. And here we go for another young player. Another fullback, Eric Sarpong. He's 2.5-star, £210 a week. Again, probably playing the reserves this season, although he's close enough to being good enough to take that role. So by the end of the season he might be in there. And another one, Sam Barnby comes in. He's a winger. He's 1.5-star at the moment, only 17. He'll definitely go on the 18 team. Maybe go out on loan as well. He needs to develop his stats an awful lot, and determination's a bit low, so he might not make it. And the youth players we just signed is now gone out on loan. He should be able to develop quite well over at Biggleswade Town. They play in the Euro Stick. And next out goes Sam Barnby, 17-year-old wing we just signed. He's going out to Rochester. They're also in the Euro Stick, should get some minutes there. Next out is Miles Davis, 23-year-old attacking midfielder. He's going to Newport. Hopefully he can improve. Newport are in Vanarama, so it's a good level to play at. Well, we're apparently not expected to go up. In fact, we're expected to come 22nd, so get relegated. That's not great. And then we bring Sadiq Aziz, is that? He's a 4-star central midfielder, 22-year-old. Getting paid a decent amount, but look, he's our best midfielder by a country mile according to that. Looks good on stats as well. And next in, Aaron Langton. He's a 3.5-star right-sided midfielder. I'm probably thinking I'll loan him out because I don't think he's quite good enough yet. And now bringing in Deacon Kennedy, a 2.5-star winger. We'll probably loan him out, I would imagine. So Grayson's going out on loan to Bath. Hopefully he can develop. And Blake, we wanted to sell him, but no one wanted him, so we'll send him out on loan for the wages in Chester. So we brought in Billy Lynch, a 24-year-old attacking midfielder. Looks pretty decent. We are a bit loaded with attacking midfielders, so can he play further back? No, he's well down there, well down the attack. Might have to loan him out. Wilding's gone out on loan, getting off the wage bill. And Mugabe as well has gone to Aldershot and got him off as well. And we're sending Halliday out on loan, he's going to Kettering for the season. Ollie Douglas is now off on loan to Tonbridge Angels, playing the Stick, covering his wages, hopefully get some games and can come back better. So Alan Gunn, 17-year-old fullback, surplus requirements, couldn't sell him though, but we sent him out on loan. That saves his son £10 a week. He's gone to Amersham Town. Brian McGarvey, he was backup. He could be good in the future, but not quite there yet. He's also going to Ebbsfleet on £180 a week. Get that off the wage bill for the time being, and hopefully he comes back better. Mutulu, another youngster, he's going out to Dulwich for £240 a week. We're getting rid of a fair few in this wage bill right now. And Kako, who's another fullback, 18-year-old, was brought in for the future, but we'll send him out on loan. He's going to Italy, to Reggio Reduce. Sarpong is also going, he's going out to Welling. Curry we wanted to sell him but no one would take him, but we got his £50 off the budget. McKenna another one we tried to sell but loan we have to do, and we got £100 off the budget there. And Walcott find another one. Walcott we're getting £275 off the budget. We preferred to sell him but at least we're not spending money on him. In comes Glyn Blakeman, 2-star 18-year-old goalkeeper on £200 a week. Moore's coming in a backup but he has potential, could turn in to be a pretty decent player. Have a look, his stats are pretty decent. Needs a little work in some places. This comes in from Sheffield Wednesday. Next in comes Gary Nash, a 3-star defender. We might play him defensive midfielder though. Needs some work. Could go up as far as a 4.5-star. And next in is Thomas Kempshaw, a 25-year-old midfielder, a 2.5-star. Decent initial stats, needs some work still as with all of them, but we could develop him. Though he's 25, he is quite old. And next comes in Pedro Henrique, 2.5-star attacking midfielder. Good stats again to start with, good determination, good physicals. He can go up to 4.5 stars, comes in from Leeds, he's a Brazilian, a little bit of Brazilian magic. And Ben knows he's gone out to Dartford on loan for the season, £300 a week. Okay, we're predicted to be 21st, so we should just, based on that, I think we just beat relegation. I think only 3 teams go down. If we have a quick check of our expectations from last time. Okay, here we go. In the league, we're expected to bravely fight against relegation. FA Cup, we have to reach the first round. Carabao Cup, first round. A trade trophy. We're not expected to get beyond the group stage. Okay, so here we are with our first game of the season. We're going with pretty much the same side we would have last season. Didn't want to really bring too many people in because they haven't gelled yet. There was a couple of places we had to make changes though. The first was Sadiq Aziz. He's coming in for Fallows, who's left the club. We've also got an injury to Tricks, and the only person who seemed to be suitable to play on that left hand side seemed to be Beasley, so he's coming as well. We were tempted to drop Alton, play a defensive midfielder instead of, but we decided against it, as our defensive midfielder would need time to gel as well. Obviously there were a few more players who need to get some minutes to gel in the team, but it's a bit early now. We'll start introducing them as the games go on. So we're going with McDonough in goal, Jackson Duke, Robinson, Chirelli and Taylor in defence, Season Kirby in midfield, Smith, Alton and Beasley in attacking midfielders, and Dickens up top. Now I should probably check what Crawley expected end, so we can see how difficult this is going to be. Let's go and have a look. Let's go to the preview. Crawley are, where are they? There they are, 12th. Oh, this will be doable. They're going for 4-3-3. Okay, let's give us, let's say, assertive. Good luck. Hasn't really done anything. Let's go assertive again to say have faith in them all. That usually works. And it has again. It's got most of them motivated. Okay, time for kickoff. Here we go with this pointless kickoff highlight. Okay, Beasley picks the ball up, tries to find his man, but it's blocked. Goes out to Taylor now though. Can Taylor do something with it? Inside the Beasley to Kirby. Kirby switches to the wing. Early cross, but no, it doesn't come to anything. Smith! Oh, just wide. Offside, I think, actually, was that? Okay, got a throw in. Taylor finds Kirby. Back to Taylor. Taylor crosses again. Smith! Early strike. 6 minutes in. Win the lead. Will this league be easier than it seems? Let's have a look at this. Kirby with a good ball back. Taylor hits it early. Low. Smith controls it and just passes it really past the keeper. Okay, here we go. Taylor to Alton. Alton loses the ball. Hector Ingram. Good save, McDonald. Get a corner here. Will he do anything with it? Corner swings in, or out even, and it's cleared. Beasley breaks, and that comes nothing. Gill with the throw. Finds James. James back to Thompson. Gill puts it in. Hector Ingram wide. They're starting to get on top here. This is a bit worrying. Is it too early to start defending this lead? I do not know. And they got a free kick, and it hits the wall, and it's for a corner. Hector Ingram takes the corner, swings it out, cleared by Robinson. But they pick up Price. Hector Ingram tries again. Another cross. Thompson just over the bar. Maybe we should drop to counter or something. No, it's too early. Drop the counter. Okay, Price strikes from the edge area, and it's. Oh, I thought that was a goal, but it's offside. Got lucky there. How far offside was it? Price strikes are loads of them offside. Well played, my defenders there. Alton with a good ball. Dickens. Oh, Dickens 2-0. Well, I was actually considering taking Alton off. I was going to go defensive and bring in a defensive midfielder. But what a ball by Alton. I'm just glad I didn't take him off, because not sure too many of our players can do this kind of thing. I mean, Alton gets the ball here. Brilliant first time pass. Dickens is in space. Dickens was never going to miss from there. Gill takes the throw in. Gets back to Gill. To Price on the edge area. Oh, brilliant half volley. Right on the stroke of half time. This makes it a lot more difficult and makes a team talk a lot more difficult as well. James. Good cross. But I don't know, defender should have been tighter there. Beasley it was. Just loses him. And Kirby looks like he's going to come up for half time. He's knackered. Okay, I want the assistant manager, and that seems to work. I won't risk it anymore. Let's take Kirby off. We'll probably bring on Pinnock, I guess. He's actually slightly better in that position. Although he's not quite performed better. He's not really performed that good for us yet. Hopefully it's the season he kicks on though. Again, I'm so divided in between trying to get that third and make it secure, or just going defensive. I need to be more decisive at times like this. Make a decision and stick with it. Williams with a free kick, just wide. Really are holding on at this point. James loses the ball. Thompson to Whelan. The Price. Oh, from the outside the area, Price scores his second of the game. We should have done better. We shouldn't have lost the ball in the first place. Certainly should have closed him down better. This Whelan plays it inside to Price here, and he's just in acres. He can just pick his spot and curve it around the keeper. Now here's the decision. Do I try and hold out for 2-0, 2 or draw? Can Alton play further back and then we can move Aziz in that role? Not great in it, but maybe it might be what we might have to do. I really want Alton's playmaking abilities. He can put in a brilliant pass as we saw for the first goal, or the second goal even. Okay, let's try this. Actually, no, I don't want two playmakers. Let's make him box. No, Mazzala. Yeah, this way around seems to be better. Maybe play him as Carriero then. We've got Carriero and Mazzala. Let's try this. And we're going to bring Edge on for Beasley, as Beasley hasn't really been performing. Edge has more chance of getting a goal, I think. Oh, Jackson Duke's exhausted. Maybe we should have brought him off. Assertion Passion. Let's see if we can get this goal. We're dangerous. We can still get a chance. If we get a chance, we can still score. Okay. Ray forward to Thompson. Thompson's beat our defence. Oh, brilliant tackle by, I think, was it Aziz, was it? Yeah, brilliant track back. And it's out to the edge of the box. Price is going for his hat-trick. No, he places it Whelan. And that's a poor pass, and we break because no one. Free kick for Williams. Keeper saves it for ease. Into the last 10 minutes. Price for free kick. Plays it short to Hector Ingram. Ingram back to Price. Price tries to beat his man. Oh, early cross, and it goes through to Thompson. And we're now losing. We're 2-0 lead. Oh, this is poor. We're going to have to go and take it to him. We have to get a draw at least. Let's move people back to preferred positions. Okay, that should do. Just make him a central midfield. I mean, this is just poor, this. Price beats his man way too easy. Aziz did well earlier, but doesn't close him down enough. And then everyone just missed that cross, and Thompson just has to tap it home. I'm also gonna, let's flick the positive, let's see if that helps. Okay, Edge, can you do something here? Edge running with the ball, tries to play the ball, but it's poor. I don't think he's good enough to try and those clever through balls. Oh, and there we go, 4-2. That's definitely down and out. After such a good start, it's just going completely down the pan. In the early cross, Williams is in acres. There's actually 3 of them who could have gone to and scored. Then Gale get a throw on to Williams. Gill crosses earlier. Hector Ingram's in space and he gets his goal as well. He missed those earlier, but now he makes that 5. We've just completely fallen apart in the later stage of this game. And this, I know, for more highlight. Can we at least get 1 goal back? No, but it's them who's got the ball. Williams crosses. Pinnock clears it. Now can Edge do something with it? Got a couple of men north up with him to Pinnock. Pinnock with the Holyport Dickens. Dickens! It's the post! I mean 5-3 would have been a lot more respectable. I think this should now be the end, unless we get one more chance. Dickens to Jackson Duke. Back to Robinson. To Jackson Duke. Robinson. Back all the way to the goalkeeper. Keeper hoofs it forward. And we lose the ball, but then Robinson picks up the loose ball. Edge in the Pinnock. Back out to Taylor. Taylor short to Alton. To Edge. Alton. Z switches out wide to Taylor. And Taylor's offside. That's probably going to be it then, isn't it? It's free kick and then it'll be whistle. There we go. 4 claps really. Jackson Duke, awful. Maybe I should have taken him off. I'm going to have to tell him I'm not happy. Although my assistant reckons I should say they did well. Which I'm not sure about. No, I'm definitely going assertive. I'm going to tell him I'm far from pleased. Okay, well that's the end of the first episode. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, drop me a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos, and follow me on Twitch. The details are at the bottom of the screen and will be also be in the description. Anyway, thanks again. Bye.
Cold light falling on the ground. Long day, but we won't back down. One thing playing on our minds. Long wait, but we won't give up now. You crave the love I gave, and we'll do it again. A cold night getting warmer now. The ground shakes as our love gets loud. We are the champions of the night.